What is going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I am your host, Terry, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip, guys. I am super excited about this crazy market. I did go ahead and do some purchases that are just kind of crazy. Been doing some options play on this market, hoping that it picks back up and these options can turn into gold. So we are gambling a little bit, but I'm okay with the gamble. I'm willing to take the risk. But guys, in today's video, we're talking about that Gnog. That's right, that golden nugget, because I am the mayor of Gnogville. That's right, baby. And you guys, Terry ain't here doing Gnog videos. Terry gave up on golden nugget. No, I didn't, guys. I'm just trying to cover other stocks. Sometimes people like those videos. Sometimes people don't watch them at all, and that's okay. Just trying to add diversification of videos to the channel. A lot of times right now, other than this market crash, man, the OTC picks I've been picking have been going to the moon. So they'll be back there eventually, guys. Trust me. Speaking of going to the moon, before we get into Gnog, we're back with the GameStop, baby. And a while back, I did buy one share. And I just wanted to show you guys this. I did buy one share. The average cost is $63.53. And it closed here at $168. So I'm up $104, up 164% on that investment. GameStop at one point here was $183, almost $184. I'm super excited. I think this thing's going to hit a couple $100, and I'm happy with it, guys. I did go add some money to the account, as you can see here. We're getting brutalized right here. I went and added some money. I bought some stuff, as you can see on these options plays. I'm not going to go over that too much, but let's get here to the Gnog. So, what are we looking here, guys? We had a fantastic opening, guys. We were over $16 a share, and it just kind of sold off on the whole day and ended here at $15.20. So what was the news? As you guys can see, I still hold everything. I'm not even worried, guys. I don't even care at the price being like this. Everything's down, so quit boo-hooing and crying that the stock is down. You guys are complaining. There's nothing to complain about, guys. It's the stock market. Stocks are going to go up. Stocks are going to go down. So you know what it is? Be happy with what you hold. If you invest in this company for the long term, you have nothing to worry about. I'm not out here, I'm happy with my shares. I have no problem holding this a couple years. I'm fine with it. I know what this thing is worth. And speaking of what this thing is worth, here is the news, guys. So, Golden Nugget Online rallies after striking a deal for the New York market access. That's right. Gnog says it struck a deal with Tioga Downs Racetrack for future online gaming market access in the New York State. That access is subject to legislation, regulatory approval, license, eligibility, and availability. As a part of the 20-year agreement, Gnog will pay Tioga Downs, one of only 7 commercial tribal casinos in the state, a percentage of its net gaming revenue, which will be subject to minimum royalty payments for the duration of the term. And Gnog was up to $16.25 pre-market. Now, I think if we wasn't in this really scary kind of market that we're in right now, I think the stock would probably be about $18, $20 right now, actually, guys. But we're in this bear market, as you know, and things kind of crazy right now. So, like I said, just know what you hold, man. Get them diamond hands. Just know what you hold. You believe in the company and what we're doing. I did that video the other day showing you how all these people's in Michigan and who is still making money and profit. That's right, Golden Nugget is, man. And DraftKings is losing $1 million where we're putting some money in the bank. So just keep that in mind, man. We are banking money where other companies is not. That's what I like about this company. We are making money. Yes, we're not blowing money on the advertisements, but that's okay. We got me advertising it. What else do you need? Tillman, throw me a check. That Patreon link is down below, Tillman, since I've been promoting Gnog since July. We're going to be coming up on a year soon, in a couple months, of me promoting Gnog, how much I love this thing. And yes, guys, Gnog is still my number one. Like I said, mixing in different stuff. Okay, so as you can see here, talking about the stock, this article was just put out today on the investor place. Golden Nugget Online Gaming is deeply a undervalued play. Mr. Mark Haig, thank you, sir. Gnog stock was clearly worth 140% more than today's price. That's what I'm talking about. So this beginning article here is just talking about how the stock is down, how it's just getting brutalized right here. But he says here that the stock is down 23% year to date and 27% in the past month. However, the stock is worth significantly more than its present price. I estimate the value to be at least $36.16 or 100% above today's price at $15.04. Mr. Mark Hake, I totally agree. This should be a $30+ stock all day long. I don't care how long it takes to get there. I am not getting rid of this. I'm hanging on to this because I know we should be above $30 on this. I'm not selling out at 25. I'm hanging on to this, and you're going to see it on the channel. I'm hanging on, guys. I'll be selling out the Robinhood, but my Fidelity I'm keeping long term. I got there's 110 shares here on Robinhood. I got 135 shares on Fidelity. So back to this article here. It's talking about the warrants. He said how there was that 5.8 million public warrants and 10.5 million private warrants for a total of 16.4 million in total, which represents 44 of the Class A shares outstanding. He suspects that there's a very large percentage of those holdings of warrants are exercising them and then subsequently selling Class A shares in the market. That has put an undue amount of pressure on the stock. So that, I think, has a part to do with it. Not only are we in the bear market, guys, but a lot of people cashed in those warrants. They're selling the shares out because they're scared of the market. So that's what's going on right now. It says here then, however, 30% of the total shares are Class B shares that Tillman Fertitta owns, which have no economic rights and 10 votes per share once he converts them to Class A share. He gives up 9 extra voting rights but gains economic rights. Therefore, we have included the total, even though only 63% of the market cap is public. In other words, the actual float is 960 million. So he's talking about all this here with the warrants, the float, all this, based on the company's projections for 2020, which were recently announced on February 8th. Gnog stock trades about 14.5 estimated sales. For example, its EV of 1.3 billion divided by its forecast of 90.5 million in sales of 2020 is 14.5. Based on the model of Golden Nugget, I estimate 2021 revenue will be 133.5 million. This includes some revenue from its recent entry into Michigan along with New Jersey. My model puts Gnog stock at 9.8 2021 sales. That's way too cheap. So what is Gnog stock worth? DraftKings is another online gaming and sports betting stock that has a much higher evaluation. It has 22.8 billion market value and 865 million in 2021 forecast sales, as it is 1.14 billion in net cash as of September 30th. Its EV is 21.66 billion. Therefore, its EV sales multiple is 25x, divided by the 865 million. We can value Gnog stock with a 22 multiple, slightly lower since it has less sports betting revenue and more iGaming revenue. Therefore, the implies of the EV is 2.9 billion, example 22 times 133 million forecast in 2021 sales. And basically here, after adding back the net cash 126 million, the target market value of 3 billion, however, now there are more shares outstanding with the warrants exercised. The target price is $36.16. That represents a potential gain of 140%. For most investors, that would represent a great return, even if it takes 2 years for the stock to reach that price. That's an average annual gain of 45% each year on a compound basis. Now, guys, I don't know where you're going to go and put your money into a stock or put your money into any financial institution, let's put it that way, and get 45% a year on your return. So, Mr. Mark Hake, thank you, sir, for that article. So there you see it. He gives it an average price of $36.16, even if it takes 2 years. And guess what? I'm still going to be here in 2 years. I have no problem holding these shares. I don't want to sell this out for a quick buck. That's what I got the OTC for, guys. That's what the OTC market's for. When I invest in companies like number one, Golden Nugget, CCIV, that thing is tanked. I could have sold that at $55, $60. Did I sell it? Heck no. I kept it because I want to be a shareholder of Lucid Motors. That's right, guys. STIC, merging with BarkBox. No, I don't want to sell those shares. I got FRX, merging with Beachbody. No, I do not want to sell that. A lot of these APXT, merging with 8 Point. No, I do not want to sell that. These stocks have all crashed, guys. And you can see here on the chart, let me go back here to portfolio, as you guys can see. I did add in $500 today, and that was to pick up a CCIV options call. Now, that is gambling, guys, I must say. On the 1 day, we're actually up a little bit, up 20 bucks or something like that. On the 1 week, you can see we're down $1,800. I want to be transparent with you guys on this, man. This has been a brutal market here this last week. But go to the 1 month, we're only down 500 bucks. The 3 month, we're still up $23.94. We're still up basically $2,400. On the 1 year, we're still up $29.53. So still up about $3,000 on our investment. So, and I got all these options plays over here, guys. Let me minimize this, as you can see. If you were in the Patreon group link down below, you would see all these options play that I'm in there. That's right, I got the APXT options play. I got a CCIV. I got an STIC BarkBox. I got a Genius Brands. I got all my shares down here. I haven't sold anything, guys. Let me just show you. I still got my 1,000 shares of Genius. I got 100 shares of APXT. I got my 110 shares of Gnog. I got 100 shares of STIC. And I still got my 50 shares of CCIV. And I got that 1 share of GME GameStop mooning right now. I haven't sold anything, man. Diamond hands. I'm not even worrying. I'm out here doing my job as the mayor of Genogville, keeping you guys positive. And do not sell your shares and take a beating in this market. There's going to be times we come back up. The account's going to be well over 10 grand again, because that's what the stock market does. How do you think people felt when this whole market crashed and people's 401ks was down 10, 30, 50,000, $100,000 in the blink of a couple days? We're just having a little market correction, pulling back 20, 30%, guys. That's really nothing to worry about. Imagine people that lost all that money in their 401ks. So there's a healthy pullback. Don't sell your stuff. If you can, buy the dip, man. That's what this channel is about. So, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. I wanted to get out here and talk about that Gnog again. Guys, I'm still bullish on it. Don't be thinking I'm out of it. I just want to bring you guys different stocks. Whether you watch those videos or not, that's up to you. People say thank you to me. Even if I get 200 views, 600 views, 1,000 views, 2,000 views, I don't care what it is. I'm just happy people watch the videos. And if I make one person make money, that's all I care about here, man. One person that makes money on one of my plays, that keeps me going. So, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Remember to buy the dip, baby. Let's go.